From the league's slowest player to the only player who has dunked on the king, who is the future star of the NBA. First up, we got to talk about Jayson Tatum. This guy's been turning heads ever since he stepped into the league, and it's no surprise why. What really stands out about him is his ability to score at all three levels. He's got that smooth jumper that can hit from anywhere, whether it's a deep three, a mid-range pull-up, or finishing at the rim. You know how some players just have a way of making tough shots look easy? Tatum's one of those guys. But it's not just about scoring. Tatum's a complete player. He's always been a strong defender, and his length and quickness make him tough to beat on that end of the floor. He's not the flashiest, but he gets the job done. Plus, his basketball IQ is off the charts. He's always making the right read, whether it's setting up teammates or adjusting to what the defense gives him. Tatum's one of those players who always looks calm, even when the game's on the line. And let's not forget about his leadership. People forget that Tatum was thrust into being the Celtics' main guy really early on. But instead of crumbling under pressure, he embraced it. He's been the leader of a Celtics team that's been in constant title contention, and his poise in big moments speaks volumes about his mental game. When the lights shine brightest, you can count on Tatum to show up. Now let's move over to Luka Doncic. This guy is a whole different animal. He's 6 feet 7 inches, but it feels like he's playing with the mind of a 30-year-old veteran. Luka is just one of those players who makes everything look effortless. The way he moves, the way he handles the ball, it's almost like he's dancing out there, pulling off crazy step-backs and no-look passes like it's nothing. What stands out with Luka is his vision. He's got that passing ability that most guards only dream of, but the difference is he can do it while also scoring at will. Luka is one of those rare players who seems to control the tempo of the game. He doesn't get rushed. He'll walk it up the court, take his time, and then boom, he's breaking down the defense with either a flashy pass or a deep three. And don't even get me started on his step-back three-pointer. It's like the perfect weapon. He has this confidence where you just know, the moment he pulls up, he thinks it's going in. What's crazy about Luka is how he's able to carry an entire franchise on his back. The Mavs don't always have the best supporting cast around him, but Luka makes everyone else better. He's that guy you build around, and we've already seen him go toe-to-toe with the league's best, from playoff series to regular season dominance. His leadership is undeniable, and it's clear that he's already the face of the Dallas Mavericks. But the big question is, can he take that next step to become the face of the entire league? So, now we've talked about both of these guys individually, but let's bring it all together. When you compare Jayson Tatum and Luka Doncic, it's honestly tough to pick a clear winner. They're both future superstars, and they're both so good in their own ways. Tatum's got that smooth, effortless game, and he's built for the big stage. His scoring ability is insane, and his defense makes him a two-way threat. He's got that rare mix of athleticism and skill, and he's already shown he can lead a contender. Luka, on the other hand, is like an unstoppable force of nature. His basketball IQ, passing vision, and ability to take over games make him such a unique talent. He's the type of player who can completely change the flow of a game without breaking a sweat. And what's amazing is that he's still so young. The sky's the limit for him. Luka might not have the defensive edge that Tatum has, but he's such a problem on offense that it almost doesn't matter. When it comes to leadership, both guys have proven they can carry teams. Tatum's been leading the Celtics since he was young, taking them to the finals and fighting for a championship. Luka's got a similar mentality, but you can argue he's been doing it with less help. The way both of these players handle themselves under pressure is what makes them so special. They've got the calm, the confidence, and the maturity to be the face of the league for years to come. So, who's gonna be the next face of the NBA? Honestly, it's hard to say. Tatum and Luka are both primed to dominate the league, and they each bring something different to the table. Tatum's the all-around player who can lock down both sides of the floor and lead a team to a championship. Luka's the magician with the ball who makes plays no one else can and is already carrying a team on his back at such a young age. We'll just have to wait and see how their careers unfold, but one thing's for sure, the next decade of basketball is gonna be electric.